You're listening to the Cantina Cast, your home for thought-provoking Star Wars talk. Join Albert and Jonesy in breaking down the latest news, trailers, movies, and of course, your favorite characters from a galaxy far, far away.
Hello, Cantina Cast listeners. This is Jonesy with our final Road to Celebration bonus episode. I hope you guys have been enjoying this. Albert and I have really had a pleasure doing this and getting to talk with Mike and Crowley and Joe, and really appreciate everyone coming on. And we hope you've got to know us a little bit better and some of the things that we're looking forward to with Celebration. I'm recording this on April 6th, which is Saturday evening. So we are just a few days away from starting to trek out to Chicago and getting really excited, starting to go through the checklist. And I hope you guys are doing a lot of the same things, so you make sure that you're as prepared as you can be. We've had a couple of quick developments, nothing major, but just a couple little fun things I wanted to share with you guys before, go dark before we go to Chicago, as well as just reiterate some of the things that we're going to be doing while we're at Celebration and where you can find us and how you can keep up to date with us. The first thing is something new. I'm excited that we are going to, if you use Instagram, while you're getting ready for Celebration and while you're there, if you want to use the hashtag CCSWCC all together, that will actually show up on our website, and all of your pictures and the comments, everything that goes with it will show up on our website. And we're going to have that all at earglumedia.com/CCIG. As usual, you can keep going through the earglumedia.com/SWCC if you want to as well. We'll have it linked to Oblivion and Beyond across the board. But what's cool is that all you have to do is post with that hashtag. Your content, our content, all of the pictures of while we're out there will show up feed. So if you are at Celebration, or if you're at home and not able to join us at Celebration, you'll be able to clue in and see what all exciting things are going on and what we're up to. And we're really excited to see what you guys are all up to as well. In addition to, if you bump into us and be able to get some of those pictures, so we can go back and curate those and pull those up on our own as well after we get back. This is one of the most exciting things that we get to do while we're there, is to be able to interact with all the guys and girls that listen to the show and maybe pick up a few new listeners on the way. And so it's a lot of fun. But anyway, hashtag CCSWCC on the Instagram. If you are so inclined, if you'd like to do that, we think it'd be a lot of fun. We're hoping to be able to start doing that here within the next day or so as we start to get our bags packed and the things that we are looking forward to doing while we're out there. In addition to that, finally, the Celebration app is in both the Google Play Store as well as the iPhone store, the iOS store. I recommend downloading it. It does have some panel options for you to be able to build your own itinerary and things like that, which is great. What I like most about it is that it does have some more direct links that just are a tap or two away to get to key information. So an example of that is going to be the will call window. So you can pick up your tickets early, like on Wednesday from 2 to 8, I believe. But anyway, you just have fewer touches to get to some of the content on the website. It's really just a front end for the website, but it really does help streamline that a little bit and help you get that together. If you're looking for an itinerary, I would still recommend getting in touch with us or logging into our Discord server and looking at the spreadsheet, this big Gantt chart that Utini built, who's one of our Patreon members. It's really great. It's a simple yes, no, and you just have a list. It's all right there on one page. It doesn't have infinite scrolling or anything like that. And you get a great idea of what's there and whether or not you're interested, and you can build your own itinerary. So that's an option. I still like that a little bit better than the app, but the app is going to be crucial because you'll be able to register for other events or save your space in line for the merch store and things like that. It sounds like that'll all be through the app, and there's still lots of great information in the app. So strongly recommend you downloading it anyway. Now, switch gears a little bit and just talk about what you can expect from the Cantina Cast while we're out there. As usual, you can keep going to the earglumedia.com/SWCC, and you'll see any of the podcasts that we're releasing, any of the content that we're doing. Again, you'll have a link to the Instagram stuff so you can see what we're doing as well. We do expect to podcast and record something most, if not every day that we're there. The timing of when we release that might be a little bit different. Depends on when we have the opportunity as well, when we have the means to do so. They say they are offering Wi-Fi for free while we're there. We'll see how reliable that is, as well as just when we can get the content all put together. But you can expect to hear from us pretty much every day. We're going to be definitely active on social media and all of that while we're there as well. Stay tuned there. We are going to be sending you guys things. If you're not, or if you're there, you're going to just get reinforced what we're doing or get our take on it. if you're not there, you'll at least be able to get caught up as to what we're thinking about it all. Now, as we get into what are the day and evening events looking like, on Thursday, we do plan on going to the bounty hunter preview night, or whatever they're calling it, the preview night. I don't know how long we'll be there for, but you can expect to see us there for at least a little bit before we figure out what else we're going to do that evening, which doesn't really have any plans. So if you're there and you see us, or if you see a Cantina Cast shirt, flag us down and say hello. We'd love to meet and talk with you for a few minutes and kind of get your take on what you're seeing there and maybe see what kind of merch they've got going on. On Friday, we get our first official Cantina Cast meetup, which is going to be at Kroll's South Loop, which is over on South Michigan Avenue. This is going to be at 8 o'clock, and you're going to see the whole Earglue Media family. So, of course, Albert and I are going to be there. Mike is going to be there as well. It's a bar and grill. It's a pretty cool place. They do have dinner and drinks, so I hear the food's pretty good. And we've got a small space reserved as well, so we should have a place to be able to mingle and talk and get to know each other a little bit. Hoping to be able to do some games and things like that. But of course, the cool thing is that we're going to have swag to hand out. So we've got t-shirts and we've got stickers. So if you're interested in getting any of those, this is going to have our Cantina Cast celebration logo that Albert helped create for us. And he did a great job and it looks really good. So I think you guys will enjoy that. So if you're interested, just let us know. As we switch gears over to Saturday, this is where we get to the podcast stage. We're on at 11 o'clock. This is on the podcast stage, of course. This is over at McCormick Place West, room W193 A and B. So if you're not at the Galaxy's Edge panel, we'd love if you stopped by and said hi or listen to us. We're on for about 45 minutes from 11 to 11:45, and we're going to present the wisdom of Star Wars. So this is a collection of quotes from the movies and from TV, and we're going to break them into three main themes: letting go, good and evil, and failure. And so we're going to look at really examples across the timeline, across all the different Star Wars saga, even the different mediums that we've got, and see if the characters chose to adhere or ignore these words of wisdom, and then what were the repercussions of that decision. So it should be very Cantina Cast like. What we wanted to do in general was just present something that was very much us rather than rehashing some of the news, which is going to be very difficult because the news is going to be very exciting the day before. Hopefully you'll forgive us if we continue to do what we do and what we enjoy the most, but really looking forward to doing that with Albert in front of a live crowd, and we'll see how terrified we get when we're there. Now, that evening at 7:30 at the Arc Bar, which is at the Hyatt McCormick Place. So I believe this has got maybe a sky bridge or something actually connected to McCormick Place, which is cool. There is going to be a podcasters and listeners meetup at Arc Bar. And this is on MLK Drive in downtown Chicago. So this is going to be your chance to be able to meet up with some of your other favorite podcasts, as well as Cantina Cast. We're going to be there, but Full of Sith is going to be there. Coffee with Kenobi, Skywalking Through Neverland. There's a whole list of amazing podcasts and amazingly cool people. They're going to be there. Our listeners, their listeners. I'm sure many of you listen to multiple of these shows because you can't get enough Star Wars. And so it's going to be a lot of fun to be able to mingle with everybody and have a good time. And it's really close by. So it should be, hopefully it's easy for everyone to get to, and we can all really enjoy that. It's open to everybody. So don't feel like you're not invited, because pretty much everybody is invited. On Sunday evening, we're having another Cantina Cast meetup. This one's a little bit further outside of downtown. It's at Replay in Lincoln Park. So this is on Sheffield Ave in Chicago. And this is a really cool place because it's these kind of retro arcade type of places. And which, of course, if you're familiar with anything that Albert does, this is right up his alley. And actually, a lot of us is this nostalgic feel of the old arcade and the video games. And it's just a really laid back and relaxed environment. So it's not always just mingling, but it's mingling and doing something as well. And so I think it's just going to be a lot of fun to be able to do that. You got to see, I don't know what shirt Albert's going to wear. He's encouraging everyone to wear their 80s shirts. And so we'll see what everybody comes up with. Maybe it's still Star Wars related. Maybe it's not. I really don't know, but we hope you can join us out there for that. Again, we'll still have, if we have swag left, we're going to keep forcing it on you out there. It's because I can't take this stuff home, guys. You got to take it home with you. Now on Monday, it might be a little tough to make this at 7, but from 7 to 9 a.m., we are doing we're calling It's a Frap. This is going to be at the Wormhole on North Milwaukee Ave in Chicago. And this is a really cool place. So this is just a coffee and thing. So we know that some of our listeners are only able to come out on Monday. They're not able to be there for the weekend. And we wanted to, and some of our Discord members were some of the ones that, when we started seeing and we started getting some of the emails that want to be on the list to stay in touch with what we're doing, we started to get a very clear idea of that. And we were like, we've got to take care of the folks who are going to be there on Monday and be able to meet with them and say thanks and say hi and get to know them a little bit. So we decided to do this little coffee bar type of thing. The Wormhole is really cool. They do, it's kind of got, again, this vintage vibe, but they've got the old Kenner vintage toys up on the wall. I think they've got a DeLorean from Back to the Future. I think I saw a Ghostbusters poster in there. So it's still kind of a modern coffee shop, but it was very much everything all of our content at Earglue Media and the Cantina Cast specifically are really interested in. It just kind of spoke to us of like, okay, we've got to do this now. So we're going to be there from 7-ish until about 9 a.m., just hanging out, enjoying each other's company. And we hope that you guys will come out there and join with us as well and have a cup of coffee, get your day started before you head out over to McCormick to do the Phantom Menace 20th anniversary or whatever it is you have going on Monday. We will still be there Monday, and a few of us will still be at the convention on Monday as well. So you can still expect to see us around. And again, stop us and say hi if you want to say hi. Finally, please don't forget your badges, right? So I'm not going to go through the laundry list of all the things that you should or shouldn't bring or things to remember. You guys are probably, there's 100 podcasts that are doing that. And I think you guys know what to do, but don't forget your badges and make sure if you already have them, make sure you've gone ahead and activated them. You have to do all this stuff anyway to get into register the panels. The panels were extended. So by the time you hear this, there's probably only about a day left, maybe a little over a day. So if you haven't done that, get in there and do it. If you have any questions, send us an email, cantinacastfanmail@gmail.com, or hit us up in Discord, eargluemedia.com/Discord. Go ahead and get all that stuff ready. If you're at the will call window, again, like I said earlier, go ahead and know the times. And if you happen to be getting into town earlier, go ahead and see if you can get that knocked out early. And I'm sure a lot of people are going to want to do that early as well. But that way, on the core days when you want to be there and you're excited and maybe you're worried about lines, one less thing to worry about. I hope you guys have enjoyed all the Road to Celebration stuff we've had and getting to know us a little bit better. We thank you guys and gals so much for all of the support, all the kind words. It's been a fantastic start to 2019, and we're really excited to be able to shake hands and do all of that stuff with you guys and be able to talk and get to know everyone a little bit better and really just have a lot of fun and just, again, celebrate Star Wars, for lack of a better word, and just enjoy each other's company for a while. So again, thank you from the bottoms of our heart. We really do appreciate it. And we are excited to see you guys here in just a few days. Take care, everyone.
You're still listening? Wow. That's amazing. Well, I'm here to give you the disclaimer. Normally we do a big, long, drawn-out disclaimer thing saying what's what and who's what and all that other stuff, but I think you guys kind of know that Lucasfilm and Disney have no affiliation with us at all, and we have none with them. We talk about Star Wars, which is their property and all that other good, fun stuff, but I think you can tell which is our stuff and which is their stuff. If you can't, well, then send a lawyer to send an email to me, and I'll be glad to chat with them. Other than that, you know what's what, so that's your disclaimer.